Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I have the following document to table, Mr. Speaker. The bill on the report on Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill 2024, Mr. Speaker. I beg to table.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Nicholas. Now, honorable members, I can only the list on the Trade, Investment and Industrialization Report on Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill of 2024. Now, I think the same has been scheduled for the second and that reading to come later, at the item number 8. Papers, Honorable Nicholas.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker. I also have a bill on the Nandi County Alcoholic Drinks Bill 2024. I beg to table, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Honorable Chairman for Trade. Thank you, Honorable Chair. I acknowledge the receipt on the alcoholic bill of 2025 and the same has been scheduled for tomorrow. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Honorable, what is it, Honorable Kemboi?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand to respond to the statement that was sought at this Honorable House concerning the issue of bursary by Honorable Bett. Honorable Speaker, we are all aware that yesterday the checks were
Honorable, you are not responding, Honorable. You are not responding the statement, Honorable. You should be in a written form, so that you respond. So, I don't know whether you are responding to a statement verbally, Honorable. You are not told that this house as a casual house. It is a house of procedure and order. Now, who are seeking the statement, Honorable Bett? Bas, Honorable, okay, Honorable Jeptuget, Honorable Kemboi, you can respond so that we see if there is need. And because we have the motion mover.
Thank you.
The status.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for that intelligence, Honorable Speaker. I stand, Honorable Speaker, to the statement that was sought by Honorable Bett concerning the issue of bursary, Honorable Speaker. Yesterday, Honorable Speaker, His Excellency the Governor give out a flag of the bursary, and I'm aware that currently the bursary are being dispersed to various schools across the county government of Nandi, Honorable Speaker. Thank you. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I hope you are responding to the status that it has been overcome. The Honorable Bett, are you Honorable Bett, because you are the seeker of the motion?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The answer is satisfactory. I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Members. Satisfactory, okay, because that's already been done. So, thank you, Honorable Chair. So, the statement sought by the Honorable Bett has now been marked closed. So, there is nothing else for that. We have deliberated and we have answered. But the other statement, I think we'll continue so that we can respond with other statements as they were requested by the members. Next order.
Order number 8, the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill 2024, second reading.
Honorable Kimoy.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on July, that is 1st July 2024, we did the public participation for the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill, Mr. Speaker. And I am reporting back to the House, Mr. Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, the Committee on Trade, Investment and Industrialization, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 194, and as read together with Item 2 of the second schedule of Nandi County Assembly Standing Orders, considered the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill of 2024 as was committed to it on Thursday, 28 March 2024. Pursuant to Article 196B of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 as stipulated in Section 87(1)(a) and (b) of County Governments Act 2012, the Clerk of the Assembly invited various stakeholders and the general public to attend and give their views at a public participation held on Monday, 1st July 2024. Members of the public were also requested to submit their views to the office of the Clerk by Wednesday, 3rd July. We do have a challenge with power. Members of the public were also requested to submit their views to the office of the Clerk by Wednesday, 3rd July 2024 as hereby annexed. Establishment and mandate of the committee, Mr. Honorable Speaker. The Committee on Trade, Investment and is established under Standing Order number 194(1) and second schedule with its mandate relating to all matters that, related to housing, electricity, gas regulation, energy regulation, trade development, regulation including markets, trade licensing, excluding regulation of profession, fair trading practices, and liquor licensing. The functions of a sectoral committee under Standing Order 194(5) are to A, investigate, inquire into, and report to all matters relating to the mandate, management activities, administration, operations, and estimates of the assigned departments. Honorable Speaker, on B, study the program and policy objectives of departments and effectiveness of the implementation. C, study and review all county legislation referred to it. Study, assess, and analyze the relative success of the department as measured by results obtained as compared with their stated objectives. E, investigate and inquire into all matters relating to the assigned departments as they may deem necessary and as may be referred to them by the County Assembly. F, to vet and report on all appointments where the Constitution or any law requires the County Assembly to approve except those under Standing Order 187, that is on Committee on Appointments. And G, make reports and recommendations to the County Assembly as often as possible, including recommendation of proposed legislation. Committee membership, Honorable Speaker, is the membership of the Committee on Trade, Investment and Industrialization comprises the following members. 1, Honorable Nicholas Kimboy, Chairperson. Honorable Faraj Salma, Vice Chairperson. Honorable Milka Chumba, Member. Honorable Josephat Tarbey, Member. Honorable John Bitok, Member. Honorable Stanley Chepkemoi, Member. Honorable Edwin Korir, Member. The Honorable Davis Bor, Member. And the Honorable Matthew Sang, Member. Honorable Speaker, the committee takes the opportunity to thank your office and that of the clerk of County Assembly of Nandi for the logistical support accorded to it in the realization of this report. The committee is very grateful to Department of Trade, Investment and Industrialization team led by CCM and technical staff for their guidance role and to the participatory content assessment process, evaluation and interrogating the bill. Much appreciations to honorable members and the secretariat to the committee for their time and efforts during the entire exercise. Honorable Speaker, the general overview of the bill, that is the Nandi County, the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill 2024, the bill aims to establish an investment and development promotion corporation for the purposes of promoting and coordinating investments undertaken by the county governments. The bill will enable the county government to efficiently and effectively invest the properties or assets that it owns. Therefore, better implementation of the bill. The part also provides for transfer of assets that may be set aside for the purposes of investment under the bill. The part also sets out the enforcement provisions by setting out offenses by authorized officers and by investors applying for investment certificates. It also provides that the county shall petition the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to provide a special prosecutor to prosecute criminal matters relating to this bill. The part also provides that fines payable under the Act shall be payable to the County Revenue Fund. Views from the public, Mr. Speaker. The members of the public turned up for the public participation. The list is annexed here, Mr. Speaker, and with it is the names, of course, and their signatures appended. As had been gazetted, the following views were brought up concerning the bill. Members of the public were generally in support of the bill as they viewed it as a tool with which the county could use to develop itself further to provide investors to come and inject much needed financial and technical support, particularly in industrial development. Item number 2 from views from the public, it was noted that there was a need to streamline the employment mechanisms under the Act to make it clear as to who, between the Nandi County Public Service Board and the board of the corporation, will be responsible for the same. Members of the public sought clarification as to whether the shares of the corporation would be transferable to other entities as per clause 4(3) of this bill. Also at number 4, Mr. Speaker, there was also a need for the financial handling, especially the cash advances by the CEO to be streamlined in order to meet the requirements set out in the Public Finance Management Act. Mr. Speaker, The Committee Observations, Honorable Speaker, the bill seeks to establish a corporation to which all assets of the county will belong and which will be responsible for investments, the assets in order to generate income. Number two, the bill seeks to introduce a mechanism for applying for an investment license, and the minimum amount in capital to be able to do this is 1 million for a local investor and 10 million for an international investor. Number three, the bill also provides in the fifth schedule the approvals that an investor needs to have before for an investment license. So we propose the following amendments, Mr. Speaker, at the committee stage. The committee proposes the following amendments that shall be deliberated on at the Committee of the Whole House. Clause 1 of the bill, Mr. Speaker, be amended by introducing the word corporation immediately after the word promotion. That one, Mr. Speaker, was necessitated by the body of this bill, Mr. Speaker. We are talking about a corporation, and yet the title of the bill, Mr. Speaker, as was published earlier, Mr. Speaker, reads the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill. So the word corporation was not there, Mr. Speaker. And we saw it fit at the committee stage that we introduce the word corporation so that it serves the purpose of having this bill. At clause 2, Mr. Speaker, of the bill be amended by deleting the definition of the word vote. That's at clause 2. At clause 3, 6(1)(d) of the bill be amended by deleting the contents in the entirety and substituting thereof with the words 4 members appointed by the county executive committee member through a competitive process and approved by the county assembly, Mr. Speaker. What necessitated that amendment, Mr. Speaker, was that at clause 6(1)(d) of the original bill was giving much powers to the CEC in charge, Mr. Speaker. So we saw that we reduced those powers, Mr. Speaker, of the CEC by substituting that with the words of 4 members appointed by the county executive member through a competitive process, Mr. Speaker. That could be even from the Public Service Board, so that process could be a bit fair and transparent, Mr. Speaker, and the same be brought to this county assembly for approval, Mr. Speaker. So I'm trying to make explanations as I go through, so that by the time I'm ending reading, Mr. Speaker, I'll call upon the member of the committee to second. So at clause 4, 7(d) of the bill is amended by deleting the words corporation fiscal strategy paper and substituting thereof with words county fiscal strategy paper. At clause 10 of the bill is amended as follows. A, clause 10(8)(a) is amended by inserting the words 1 month immediately after the word issuing. And B, at clause 10(8) by introducing a new clause 8(d) be accorded a fair hearing in line with Article 50 of the Constitution. 6, the bill is amended at clause 19(2) by inserting the word asset immediately after the words public procurement. And 7, clause 36 of the bill is amended by introducing a new subclause 36(4). The investment certificate issued under this section shall be valid for a period of 3 years. 8, clause 45(1) of the bill is amended by deleting the contents in their entirety and substituting thereof with a person who applied for an investment certificate and was denied, or a person who is or was a holder of an investment certificate which has been revoked, may, within a period of 2 weeks after receipt of such decision, request the County Executive Committee member for review. The decision of the board relating to the application or certificate. 9, clause 45(7) of the bill is amended by deleting the contents in their entirety and substituting thereof with the chief executive officer shall appoint a secretary to the panel and such other staff from within the corporation to assist in the proper discharge of the functions. 10, clause 45(8) of the bill is amended by deleting the words county executive member, county executive committee member by substituting thereof with salaries and remuneration commission. 11, clause 53 of the bill is amended by deleting the words fines wherever it appears and substituting thereof with the word fees. So, Mr. Speaker, to this end, this report was adopted by the membership of this committee, and that is why it is before this House at the moment. So all the names appearing, all the membership of the committee did append their signatures, and that is why this report is here with us. So, Mr. Speaker, the essence of having this bill in place and subsequently having it as an act of this county assembly is, Mr. Speaker, it is actually creating a corporation whereby it is a standalone legal entity that can transact business. I think the ownership of this corporation per se is the county government of Nandi, but it is a standalone institution that has the mandate of transacting businesses on behalf of the county government or on behalf of corporations across the world are formed actually to do businesses on behalf of the governments. So, Mr. Speaker, this bill, if enacted into law, will create, will give powers to the CCM in charge to actually create corporations. On how to create corporations, it is actually the PFM Act gives in details on how to create the corporations. But this document, if enacted into law, will give powers to the CCM member to create those corporations and act on behalf of now the county government of Nandi. A case example, Mr. Speaker, is we have establishments that a lot of public money has been injected into. For example, is the NCC from the sub-county that I come from. That the institution, the NCC or the NDCU, has assets in form of land, the building, the machines, and all those investments done there of almost, I think, 1 billion shillings. Let's say now an investor, a private investor, which is also mentioned in this bill, comes in, wanting to inject some capital on running that facility, Mr. Speaker. That means we will quantify now the assets on, or the public money injected into that particular institution. We will quantify those into shares. And when the investor comes, now we will calculate, or the law will calculate basing on what you have at the moment. So what will belong to the county government will be held in trust by the corporation. And then the private investor will also, through this bill, will get an opportunity to enter into legal contracts. So, Mr. Speaker, as I call upon the seconder to second this report to move to the next, to the second reading, I request the honorable membership of this House to agree with us, the Committee of Trade, on this report my request, honorable members, is we need to operationalize mega flagship projects. And and at this point, I want to thank more sincerely our Excellency Governor Stephen Sang for a well-thought idea of thinking that he plans for all the mega projects, the flagship projects within the county, which in essence, Mr. Speaker, if it becomes, if operationalized, Mr. Speaker, it will create jobs for our youths. It will also spur our economic growth within the county. So, Mr. Speaker, to this end, I want to request my Vice Chair, Honorable Salima Ali, to second. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I second.
Honorable members, I now propose that the Nandi County Investment and Development Bill, so I now propose the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill of 2024 be discussed. Yes, Honorable Benjamin Matata.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity so that I can give my opinion and first to support the bill. Honorable Speaker, first I want to thank the Honorable Chair and the entire committee for a job well done. Honorable Speaker, I'm supporting this bill on two grounds. Going by history, Honorable Speaker, of making institution autonomous is a good move, Honorable Speaker, because when this House passed the bill to make the municipality autonomous and independent, currently, Mr. Speaker, and it is evident that service delivery within the municipality and all the functions that have been given to the municipality are being done in a well-organized manner. Honorable Speaker, the Honorable House also, it is still fresh in our minds that last year we also passed the bill to make Kaimosi independent and autonomous. And Honorable Speaker, when we visit Kaimosi, before the bill and after now the bill that we passed, you can see a lot of tremendous changes that have occurred in Kaimosi. So, Honorable Speaker, I support this with being optimistic that when this bill will be in place, all the relevant stakeholders will take upon themselves to make sure that all that entails to this bill are implemented. Honorable Speaker, I also support the committee by amending some clauses so that the process of putting the board in place is not only single-sourced by the committee member. You realize that the committee have proposed that a competitive process be adopted so that, and with the approval of this House, which actually it is a way of being transparent, Honorable Speaker. So I want to support and loud, and maybe at the committee stage, Honorable Speaker, I will propose that we amend the amount that the committee is proposing on non-citizens. That 10 million, honorable members, when you put a lot of money, let us not put figures that will shy away the foreign investors. So 10 million to me, I think that one, at the committee stage, we need to review that amount so that we can put something that it will be also attractive. Otherwise, I support Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Hassan Kagoni, Member Kabware.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to contribute to this great bill that the Trade Committee, the Trade and Investment Industrialization Committee, did on the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill. Honorable Speaker, this bill, most importantly, provides a framework which resources will be managed prudently and be accounted for, especially for investments. And I want to thank the Committee on Trade for the effort they did through public participation and sitting in the committee. Even the amendments that they proposed in their report are well thought of to spur economic activity in our county. Honorable Speaker, it should be noted that our county does not really have investors from outside the country or even within and outside the county. This bill gives them a blanket that they know that the investment will be protected once they come in to invest in Nandi County, and it attracts investors to come to the county. Honorable Speaker, we can note that we have an industrial park that is already stated that we passed through this House. It gives room and space for investors to come in. This bill protects them. So I support this bill wholeheartedly because it's going to attract investors in the county and position Nandi County as an investor hub so that we can join other countries who have investors from outside the county. Honorable Speaker, I don't want to go on the economic growth that will come once investors come to this county and the revenue that they will bring in. As the member of Kapsabet has said, the money that they have proposed for 10 million, I was actually thinking maybe we can give a free window of maybe 5 years to allow investors to just come in and invest as long as they're coming to bring investments that are worthwhile, that will create jobs, bring revenue. We give them a free waiver as a county. We say this, in the next 5 years, there is a waiver to invest in Nandi County. And we are providing you with this bill that we passed in the House so that we allow them to come in and invest because the benefit outweighs the price that they will pay up front. So I stand to support the bill and congratulate the Trade Committee for the job well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Gagoni. Honorable Mosbe. And also members, I think you know the standing order that you need to rise up. You know when you pull your mic, I don't know whether it was accidental. So you need to be standing. That is not the direction that we are heading in this House. Honorable Mosbe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you should only be fair because the other members who have contributed, Mr. Speaker, did the same way I did.
No, Honorable Mosbe, I was putting it as a, not you. I was commending to all members that you need to rise up so that I see whether you give to give. That is not catching the speaker aside. But the issues of starting using the mic, members must end so that we follow what is required in the House. Honorable Mosbe, continue.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to also support this motion, Mr. Speaker, by particularly coming from the Committee of Trade, led by a very able chairman, very passionate about the committee. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the conduct of the chairman, whenever he is carrying out the business of his committee, he is synonymous with that committee, Mr. Speaker. He loves the committee, and that has not been in vain. Finally, something very good has come from the committee, Mr. Speaker. For a very long time, Mr. Speaker, we look at our investors. We look at the way our investors are treated in this county. One would not be happy, Mr. Speaker. But it has been because of absence of a proper law that is going to guide, that is going to encourage the investors, Mr. Speaker. With that amount that has been set aside, I'm very sure, we should show gratitude like many other counties have been doing. When you have an investor setting some business somewhere, there has to be encouragement, the encouragement of the infrastructure, even the encouragement, the waivers, that amount that an investor can be, the infrastructure around the investment can be supported, Mr. Speaker, is going to spur growth. It is going to create employment across the ward across the county, Mr. Speaker. And this is the best moment that we are seeing a very, very elaborate law. And I want to laud the entire committee because they saw it in their wisdom that some challenges that were there. The able chairman spoke about the input by the public. And it is out of that public participation, the members of the public gave an input, and that input has now been incorporated, Mr. Speaker. There is no better way of responding to the people that we lead. Remember, we are in a model of government that is bottom-up. So when you hear the chairman citing what the members of the public gave and has been incorporated in the law, this is the best way to go, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to plead that, Mr. Speaker, when there will be changes to the committees, Mr. Speaker, I should be considered to join this great team of trade, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Bosbey. Thank you, Honorable Sarah Mutua.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also arise to support this bill from the Department of Finance, Trade. First and foremost, I should thank the chair and the team for coming up with such a bill. So the bills actually give a leeway to investors to enter into our territories. For a long time, we have been longing for investors because the government itself cannot come up with business on their own. So this bill will allow the investors to come. And I also agree with the 10 million for a start, because something which is just given out plainly without putting in anything, others might joke about it. So it is good when there is a fee that will show the seriousness of each and every investor that would like to invest in Nandi. Nandi land is a county of great potential. Nandi County has not maximized all the potential that we can get from Nandi County. All the way from agriculture, education, health, up to the culture side, even to the sports. Nandi County being the source of champions, there is more to be done when we get the investors coming to Nandi County. The more we get the investors, the more we get a higher own source revenue, because investing, especially in agriculture, will improve our farmers. Farmers will make use of the land with a lot of potential. And also, it will create job opportunities to our youths. Our youths will have a place also to go. The traders, small traders, SMEs also will have something also to do. And investors will put the Nandi County in the map of this world when they come and invest in our Nandi County. So I stand to support it 100% because we are really in need of more investment in Nandi County. So thank you, I stand to support.
Thank you, Honorable Mutual. Leader of Majority.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for also giving me an opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to contribute on this bill, Honorable Speaker. First of all, Honorable Speaker, I want to also to congratulate the airport chair for trade, Honorable Speaker, and the entire team, members of the trade, for coming up with this amendment, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think this bill is actually long overdue, Honorable Speaker, because when you check what the committee has brought up, Honorable Speaker, it shows that, Honorable Speaker, they have the first knowledge on investment, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I check on both of the clauses, Honorable Speaker, like clause 3, clause 4, Honorable Speaker, which has actually the objectives of this Act, Honorable Speaker. And I'm happy that, Honorable Speaker, one of the great objectives in this Act, Honorable Speaker, is one is to enhance the financial and economic prudence in county government's investment, Honorable Speaker. When you look at the investment, Honorable Speaker, that has been created by the county government of Nandi, Honorable Speaker, and we want to thank His Excellency the Governor, Honorable Speaker. One of it is, Honorable Speaker, is Kabiet NCC, Honorable Speaker, that is NDC, Honorable Speaker. It is a very enormous project, Honorable Speaker, which requires a clear managing, Honorable Speaker. And by virtue that this bill, Honorable Speaker, will facilitate the managing of those key projects, Honorable Speaker. One of it is Kabiet NDC, Honorable Speaker. Number 2 is textile in Mosoriot. Number 3 is Chebonet in Tindriat, Honorable Speaker. Number 4 is even the chicken slaughterhouse in Kapsabet, Honorable Speaker. This bill will assist in the management of those projects, Honorable Speaker, because when we give to other people, Honorable Speaker, these projects may be run down because of inefficiency, Honorable Speaker. So when you look at this bill, under clause 3, B, Honorable Speaker, the bill indicates that this will establish an efficient and effective instrument for managing county government investment, Honorable Speaker. And this will actually allow, Honorable Speaker, the manager who will be given this job, Honorable Speaker, to ensure that he manages these investments with a lot of prudence, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also checked this bill, Honorable Speaker, and I'm happy that under clause 6, Honorable Speaker, the chairperson, Honorable Speaker, and the board members, Honorable Speaker, will be feathered by the Assembly, Honorable Speaker, which is a very important component, Honorable Speaker, so that we can get the right people who will be feathered in this Assembly, and they will be approved by this Assembly, Honorable Speaker. The way we did to Kaimosi, the way we did to municipality, the way Honorable Matata said, it will also follow the same suit, Honorable Speaker, so that we can get the right people who will manage those investments for the county in a good way, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, when you look Kaimosi, the way Honorable Matata said, in the last 2 years, Honorable Speaker, it has really transformed in this county, Honorable Speaker. I remember we went, because I'm a member of Committee of Agriculture, Honorable Speaker, we went Kaimosi when we came to this house in 2022, Honorable Speaker. We found the cows, they had even no salt in Kaimosi, Honorable Speaker. So we were so shocked. But when we passed the bill of making Kaimosi autonomous, Honorable Speaker, we are happy that it is really transforming Kaimosi, Honorable Speaker. So this bill, Honorable Speaker, will create a lot of impact in economic activities in this county, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I remember also in the previous term, Honorable Speaker, and we were together, Honorable Speaker, we had received an investor who had to invest about the organic plan, Honorable Speaker, which will ensure that we collect this cabbage and ensure that we come up with the right disposal. But we lose that opportunity, Honorable Speaker, because we had no any bill, Honorable Speaker, that will support that investment. So I'm happy that this time around with this Data Assembly, Honorable Speaker, we, under the Committee of Trade, Honorable Speaker, we are having a bill that will allow a lot of investment, Honorable Speaker. We have even the Chepkit, Honorable Speaker. It has been a project that comes year in, year out, Honorable Speaker, without any impact on economic activity, Honorable Speaker. But I'm happy that even going forward, we can look for an investor, Honorable Speaker, so that he can support Chepkit and other areas of tourism attraction, Honorable Speaker, even the Koitalel Mausoleum in Nandi, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the Committee of Trade, Honorable Speaker. When you look when you look about this amendment that the chairman has brought, Honorable Speaker, it shows that they are very keen on this amendment, Honorable Speaker. Like the amendment number 11, that number 10, Honorable Speaker, that is clause 45(8), Honorable Speaker, that the bill be amended by deleting the word County Executive Committee member and substituting therefore with salaries and remuneration commission. It shows that the only mandated party to allocate maybe or to create salaries for any member is SRC. So I'm happy that the chairman and the committee have considered that factor, Honorable Speaker, so that CEC cannot be the person who can create some allowances to the committee or the board members, Honorable Speaker. So I'm happy about this amendment, Honorable Speaker, and the way Honorable Tarbey, my good friend, Honorable Mospey, my good friend, I say that I am happy he's happy about this committee, Honorable Speaker. But when you look, the chairman, Honorable Speaker, he's a great businessman. and he understands well his field, Honorable Speaker. So we want to echo his progress, Honorable Speaker, and we want to support this committee so that they can continue bringing the good bills that will support the county government of Nandi. Otherwise, I support. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, honorable members. I call upon Honorable Nicholas, the chair, to give the right of reply.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, in getting me the opportunity to make a reply. Mr. Speaker, I just want to bring a clarity to the issue of 1 million and 10 million. Mr. Speaker, that amount is not the license fee. It is the capital, actually, that if for a local investor to qualify for a license, he or she must inject a capital of 1 million. And for a foreigner, Mr. Speaker, for one to get the license, he or she must also inject a capital of not less than 10 million. But that is subject to amendments, as has been pronounced by my good friend, the member for Kapsabet, Honorable Matata. And in that case, Mr. Speaker, I think in moving forward to the next stage of this bill, Mr. Speaker, I will incorporate the ideas of Mheshimiwa Benjamin Matata, because I think this bill in some way will affect is also could be domiciled within the committee that he chairs, Mr. Speaker, that is SPEAK, because for public investments to happen, it falls under the committee that he chairs. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to actually thank the membership of this House for the compliments they have made to the committee, and also the positive comments about this bill, Mr. Speaker. I want to imagine, Mr. Speaker, if we actually get this bill to be an act of this House. An investor, if we can get an investor of injecting something to a tune of 500 million to any investment within the county, Mr. Speaker. That one would have been done maybe by the county government. The same amount, Mr. Speaker, that the county government would have injected to the same investment in terms of operationalizing, and then an investor comes in, the same 500 million will be eased from the county government, the taxpayers' money, and the same will also go to developments within the county. So, Mr. Speaker, this bill is so expressed in the objective of the objectivity of this document is very clear, Mr. Speaker. It is actually to attract the investors, as has been captured in this document, to position the county as an investment hub, create jobs, and also, Mr. Speaker, spur the economic growth, as I had earlier said. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to still request the House to allow this bill to move to the next stage, that is the second reading, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And before I end, Mr. Speaker, I also want to thank your office and that of the clerk for the facilitation, the seamless support that you offered to the committee, and also to thank the team, the membership of my committee for actually burning the midnight oil and seeing to it that we have this report back to this House and this bill moving now to the second reading, Mr. Speaker. I seek the support of this House. I submit. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chair and Honorable Members. Honorable Members, I now put the question that this House approve the Nandi County Investment and Development Promotion Bill of 2024. Will as many of a similar opinion say aye?
Aye.
Will as many of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Thank you, honorable members. The same bill will come tomorrow morning for the committee of the whole house, and then we'll have also the third reading. So I encourage you members that tomorrow morning by 9:30 as required, let us keep time so that we can come and pass the said bill. Next order.
Order number 9, adjournment.
So being no any other business in the order paper, this house stands adjourned until tomorrow, Wednesday at 9:30 a.m.